What's up, my shady bells? It's your favorite hair, Dr. Tish, and welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. On today's video, I'm going to be talking about the similarities between the functions and the structure of a plant and our hair. So this morning, while I was watering my plant, I started to think about all of the similarities between our hair and a plant. And I decided, why not make a video and show or talk about these similarities between hair and a plant. First, let's start out with the structure of hair. The structure of hair consists of the root, the dermal papilla, the hair shaft, a hair follicle, the epidermis, a dermis, erector pili muscle, and sebaceous glands. And for the structure of a plant, we have the roots, the stems, the leaves, the flowers, the fruits, and the seeds. Hold up, wait a minute. In addition to me letting you guys know all about the difference, or not the difference, but the similarities between hair and a plant, I have officially become a plant mom. Okay, back to why you're here. Let's start with the roots of a plant and the root of hair. So the root of the plant, the function of the root of the plant is to hold the plant in the ground and keep it upright, take in water and food from the soil, also to store food for the plant. Now let's talk about the roots of our hair. The hair root is in the skin and it extends down to the deeper layers of skin. It is surrounded by the hair follicle, and each hair follicle is attached to a tiny muscle that makes the hair stand straight up. Let's go ahead and recap the similarities between the root of a plant and the root of our hair. The plant root is deep in the ground, and it also holds the plant upright. Our hair root is deep down underneath our skin, and it is attached to a muscle that allows our hair to stand straight up. Let's get into the stems of the plant. The stem of the plant is one of three organs of the plant. It provides mechanical support, which means the plant's stem supports the plant and holds it upright to help it grow towards the sunlight. This was my cousin's plant. Well, it is my cousin's plant, and she travels a lot and for her job, and as a result, the people in her house, they're not taking care of the plant, and this is what happened to the plant, right? So what I did was I cut off all the brown leaves that was on it, and I'm gonna try to bring this baby back to life, okay? So that's why I said I'm officially a plant mom. So this is going to be my little project. This is going to be my project. Bringing this plant back to life. The dermal papilla. The dermal papilla is a part of the hair structure. The dermal papilla supplies the root with rich blood and oxygen to help the hair grow. In addition to blood supply and oxygen, this is also the area of our hair root where we get our nutrients from the foods that we eat. I'm so scared to take it out the dirt, but clean that up. Let's get into the leaves of the plant and the shaft of the hair. So the leaves of the plant, the function is it changes sunlight into energy through a photosynthesis. Leaves are the primary food making part of the plant. Leaves absorb carbon dioxide from the air, combine it with water that comes through the roots of the plants to make the food release oxygen into the air. The hair shaft. The hair shaft is composed of three parts. You have the cuticle, the cortex, and the medulla. The moisture is absorbed through the cuticle layer, which enters into the cortex and provides the moisture that the hair needs. Hair is also composed of 5 elements, 2 of those elements being oxygen and carbon. Oxygen is needed to breathe, so essentially our hair is helping us to breathe. Let's recap and go over the similarities between the leaves and the hair shaft. The leaves absorbs carbon dioxide from the air, and the hair shaft absorbs moisture. The leaves releases oxygen to the air, and our hair is composed of one of the 5 elements, which is oxygen, and oxygen is needed to breathe. So essentially, like I said, our hair is helping us breathe just like plants. Well, leaves. Next up, we have the flowers of the plant and the hair follicle. Flowers carry out the sexual reproduction in plants through the formation of male and female gametes. Flowers ensure that the gametes fertilize to form seeds that help reproduce plants. The hair follicle. The hair follicle is where the hair grows, and it also helps you to repair your skin after a wound or an injury. The hair follicle serves as an anchor for the hair shaft, and it forms new blood vessels. Remember I said that flowers carry out their sexual reproduction in plants? Well, guess what? Growth generates materials for reproduction, and reproduction makes new organs that can grow. The similarities between flowers and the hair follicle is the fact that growth and reproduction takes place in both the flower and in the hair follicle. Next up is the fruits of the plant and the sebaceous glands in the hair. The fruits prevents the seeds from drying and to disperse the seed. They also store food inside of them and facilitate germination. The sebaceous glands of our hair, what it does is it provides the natural oil, which is called sebum, and this natural oil provides moisture to our hair shaft. See, the seeds. The seeds is the means of reproduction, which results in the sexual reproduction. Who knew that there was anything sexual going on with plants? So that concludes the structure of the plant. I still have 3 parts of the hair structure to go over, and that would be the epidermis, the dermis, and the arrector pili muscle. The epidermis is the top layer of skin which protects your body from the outside world, and it also keeps the skin hydrated, produce new cells, and determines skin color. The dermis is underneath the top layer of skin. It protects the skin's deeper layers, and it also aids in sensation. And last but not least, we have the arrector pili muscle. The arrector pili muscle is an involuntary muscle that causes what we call goosebumps. So you know how we get cold and our hair starts to stand up on our skin? That is the involuntary muscle called the arrector pili muscle. All in all, based on the information that I provided for you all in this video today, our hair and plants have a lot in common. They both need TLC, lots of moisture, food, nutrients, and oxygen. I hope that this video was helpful to you in more ways than one. Thank you for watching. Bye. The information I provided for all of those plant moms and plant dads out there should be helpful as well. Anyway, that's it for this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell next to it, comment, share, and thumbs up this video. Also, remember, hair is your glory.